This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 2063, Do the Anxiety Detox by Cassiday, and Friends with Benefits by Meredith Knight, both with livehappy.com, and my very own personal narrator, Justin Malik, reading to you from some amazing blogs and books to help you optimize your life. Topics include personal development, productivity, and minimalism mostly. Some of the authors that I feature, with their permission, include Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and more. Now let's get right to today's two posts as we optimize your life. Do the Anxiety Detox by Cassiday with livehappy.com. It is easy to start a journey and easy to finish once you are close to the end. The difficult part is what happens in the middle when you've lost your initial enthusiasm but are not in sight of your final goal. The pitfall of overconfidence. This middle zone is challenging for several reasons. If you experience some initial success, you might have gotten overconfident and stopped doing the very behaviors that led to that success. For example, if you were following my 6 steps for overcoming worry, you probably started feeling better. Then you may have decided that you no longer needed to keep track of your thoughts, avoid reassurance seeking, or attempt worry exposure. Big mistake. Remind yourself that the best way to keep worry in check is to turn the skills you've learned so far into part of your daily mental hygiene. Too busy to stop worrying. I've really enjoyed working with Live Happy art director Kim Baker. Kim explained how her hectic life has occasionally kept her from strictly adhering to the worry detox. This offers a great illustration of something else that gets in the way of worry management skills when we are in the middle zone. Kim has gotten caught up in the tyranny of the urgent. When work deadlines, family matters, and other immediate needs take precedence over what might in the long run be most important, learning to conquer anxiety. Kim has great intentions to overcome her anxieties, but sometimes convinces herself in a busy moment that it is better to manage the little details and to spend her energy trying to get everything done in an ideal way than to slow down and identify what real problems need to be solved. Double the worry, double the stress. When you worry, you inevitably end up doing 2 things at once, the task you intended to do and the task of thinking about all the things that could go wrong. You double the effort it takes to live each moment while guaranteeing an unnecessary focus upon disaster. Worry and reassurance seeking make you feel as though you are avoiding potential disaster, when in fact you are being taken away from fully living in the present and fully meeting the demands of the present, regardless of whether it is a pleasurable moment or a tragic moment. Lastly, science shows us that it takes 1 to 2 years to change a habit into an automatic behavior. Be prepared for recovery to take time, to involve some slips, and ultimately, to be well worth the effort. I have another post in just a sec, but first, here at Optimal Living Daily, we have a team that needs to collaborate on documents, projects, and more, but paying for single-use tools gets really expensive. Notion does it all for us. Notion is the one place where every team from engineering to sales can work together seamlessly with 500 integrated apps, including Google and Slack. You can collaborate in real time, tailor workflows to your team's specific needs, and share with ease. Hundreds of thousands of teams worldwide are already saving time, getting more done, and delighting their employees with Notion. Plus, Notion has a worldwide community of millions of users creating templates, tutorials, and new inspiration, so the product is getting better all the time. Come check it out. Notion is currently running a special offer to listeners of the show. Go to notion.so and use promo code OLD to get $250 off its annual team plan. That's multiple months free for your growing team. Don't forget, that's notion.so. Enter promo code OLD during checkout. Get collaborating with $250 off at notion.so and use promo code OLD. Friends with Benefits by Meredith Knight with livehappy.com. Last weekend, I had the unique experience of getting a face cramp. I'd laughed so hard and so long that I'd taxed my smile muscles to their breaking point. This giggle attack was induced by a weekend with my graduate school friends. We try to get together for a weekend away once a year. Being with friends is invigorating. This weekend is so important to me that I make it a priority. Every year I come back home feeling reinvigorated, I have more inspiration for work, we're all science journalists, more patience with my children, and more energy and focus. This is without a doubt the most dedicated time I get to spend with friends, so it's not surprising that I get such a surge of well-being from it. In fact, having good friends is becoming widely accepted as an important part of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. The Mayo Clinic names it an important component to healthy living in its lifestyle guide. It includes tips on how to make friends as an adult, which can be a challenging endeavor, and how to maintain the relationships we already have. Positive social relationships. By taking time to reconnect with my grad school friends, I not only impact my sense of well-being, but also build up physical benefits that may help keep me from catching colds, bolster my efforts at healthy lifestyle changes, and possibly increase my longevity. Scientists have long wondered about the biological mechanisms linking friendships and better living. Many studies point toward lowering stress levels. In these studies, scientists measure the amount of the primary stress hormone cortisol in the bloodstream. People with more friendship connections have lower levels of cortisol in their blood. This means they have lower stress levels, which is linked to better overall health. Friends for better health. Even something as physiologically fundamental as our heart rates can be affected by our friends, as a Canadian study showed last fall. Jean-Philippe Gouin and colleagues found that international students had more changes in their heart rhythms when they started college in a new country than those students who were able to make social connections within the first few months. Variation in the rhythm between heartbeats is a good thing. It shows that the heart is adaptable and cardiac health is good. A decrease in variability isn't. The international students all showed a decrease when they first moved abroad, but after some months, that decrease subsided for students with more friends. Their social connections were, in essence, protecting their hearts. The chicken or the friendly egg. With all these studies, there is some question of causality. Is it possible that people who are healthier are likely to attract more friends, just as our friends are likely to keep us healthier? Absolutely. But science is incrementally proving just how social interactions affect our well-being. It is a continuing reminder of how important it is to nurture our friendships so that they can continue to nurture us. You just listened to the posts titled Do the Anxiety Detox by Cassiday and Friends with Benefits by Meredith Knight, both with livehappy.com. And I'll leave it there for today. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in tomorrow's show where we'll hear a post from Brian Tracy and where your optimal life awaits.